Chris Watts and the Drive Patches. A story that shook the world. A family man wipes out his entire family. His pregnant wife Shanann and their children, Bella and Celeste. It went around the world. It was more shocking than any other case. Chris Watts is currently in a maximum security facility in Wisconsin, next to Stephen Avery's prison. Both are made famous by TrueCrime Netflix documentaries. Chris lives in isolation, which means he is in his windowless cell 23 hours a day. 1 hour a day he can visit the shower and go for a few laps. This is all for his own safety though, as in the past his fellow inmates have attempted to take his life, and not just once. Before I put together my podcasts, I try to do as much research as possible. In some cases, with Ted Bundy for example, almost everything has already been said, so neutral documentary stories are enough. But in the case of Shanann, I don't want to be objective at all. So I was even more involved with the case than I was with Stephen Avery's case, for example. There is so much information and insight into her beautiful life on Shannon's Facebook profile, alone that it breaks your heart the more you search and search. But one thing has bothered me, and I haven't found any information about it on other channels. Shanann was an associate at Leville who sold Drive Patches through network marketing. This plaster should give you more strength for the day. I also took a few screenshots to show how effective it is. I then came across a photo of Chris, he in the garden, mowing the lawn. And as Shanann proudly writes, he's full of energy, he's finally fit, and he's also more open to people since he's usually an introvert. It all ties in pretty well with getting to know his affair, Nicole Kassinger, which allegedly caused him to wipe out his entire family because they didn't want his kids, nor could they relate to Shanann. So apart from the fact that Nicole had been stalking Shanann on social sites for months, she ended up not wanting her as a friend. She just wanted her husband, and anything reminiscent of Shanann should be deleted. Chris also confirmed that after the murders, he was already thinking how he could sell the house quicker. He actually wanted to get on with his life and start over with a Nicole. That zest for action, that optimism, wait, isn't that how it's promoted on the Lavelle pages as well? I did a little research and found the following about the power patches. The Drive Patch is a weight loss patch that you apply to your skin. It is being sold as part of an 8-week lifestyle program developed by the Level Company. The program claims to help with weight loss, support healthy digestion, promote healthy aging, and improve brain and immune function. The Drive plan consists of 3 steps that people are recommended to carry out on a daily basis. It costs about $300 for an 8-week supply. The product line is advertising as containing vitamins, minerals, plant extracts, antioxidants, enzymes, probiotics, and amino acids. These are taken in different forms. Participants take supplement capsules in the morning, a shake at noon, and switch the Thrive Patch in the afternoon. The patch stays on for 24 hours and is said to work by releasing its unique formula right through your skin. The Thrive Patch contains a number of active ingredients, including customers can upgrade their regular Drive Patch to either of these options for an additional fee. Let's go through which ingredients could produce which effects. The effort of 5-HTP as well as L-tryptophan is often described as mood-enhancing, calming and rage-reducing. The mood-enhancing effects of 5-HTP is probably based on the fact that it is converted into serotonin in the human body. Would explain why Chris was so energetic and totally optimistic. L-theanine is therefore attributed as calming and relaxing. Effect of guarana. It provides energy, wakes you up and increases performance. Caffeine stimulates the digestive organs, lungs and liver. It also improves heart activity by expanding blood vessels. Green tea has an invigorating and positive effect. Saffron is considered a natural sexual enhancer for both men and women. At the same time, saffron is effective against depression and PMS. For me, that's quite a lot of ingredients that are mood-enhancing and energizing. We know that caffeine can cause drug interactions for many, especially when the dose is suddenly increased. You feel full of energy, ready for action, and above all problems become null and void. This patch contains a large number of mood-enhancing and substances in particular. Can't it be that Chris was suddenly pulled out of his depressive hole by the band-aids? He felt full of power and hope, and everything that had been dragging him down over the last few months simply wanted to erase from his life because he wanted the newborn feeling of happiness, did not want to lose. And hasn't Chris already confessed that he hated and angered Shanann so much that he even purposely buried her beloved children far away from her, so that she couldn't lie next to her children, so that her heart was pounding deaf as broken again? I also studied the autopsy, and there the forensic scientists and the officials who found Shanann in the ground thought it was unusual that a husband so unlovingly threw his wife into a grave after the murder. They thought she lay there like garbage and got covered in dirt, just thrown away and projecting all his hatred onto her. The children were thrown separately into oil tanks. Not a loving grave like any one loving family man. Not a loving grave like a loving family man would have, especially if someone else killed the kids, as word is out now that he's apparently covering for someone. Someone who killed the kids. Or is it just another desperate attempt to slip into his typical victim role, because to this day he hasn't really taken full blame on himself? It's always like, it happened to me, I can't sleep anymore, I keep hearing then, my life is over. He's in no way acknowledging what happened, which suggests he's found a way to get through his days without killing himself. As a side note, I wrote to Lavelle Company via Instagram and asked if I could purchase the product in Europe. I wanted to test by myself what the stuff does to you. I was active in the network by myself and also drank a number of vitamin and protein shakes by myself, since I was sponsored by Body Attack as an athlete at the time. I know what that shakes can do to you and change your personality. And since this Drive patch releases tons of stuff, I think maybe it was too much for Chris. Also, I was informed by Lavelle that it's not possible to purchase their products in Europe, which tells me that these patches are not allowed here. A lot of things are not allowed in Europe, and they count as drugs in Germany, and are therefore not allowed, just like the Drive patches. Strange thinking or logical conclusion? What are you thinking about that? Let me know in the comments. I'd be really interested in what you think, especially about the Thrive patches.